Hi, I'm Thomas Alonelli, Cisco Networking Academy instructor at Turo University. This is the final exam assignment for GCON to 23 students from Turo University. Here's the step-by-step explanation how to configure this static route. So, in this topology, we have three routers, which are connected to each other using serial links. First of all, here's the requirements. First, configure the IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway settings on all PCs according to the topology. So this network, this is local area network, has network address 192.168.0.0 with /24. And first usable address from this range will be assigned to the gateway, which is gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Let's start from this router. Okay, command line interface, enable, configure terminal, and let's assign host name, host, and name, host or host R1, and we are going on the interface gig 0/1, interface gig 0/1. First of all, we have to bring this interface up because by default, all interfaces on the routers are administratively done. Typing no shutdown. Okay, and the interface is up now. And let's assign IP address, typing IP address 192.168.1.1. This is first usable address, and subnet mask is 225.255.255.255.0. So we assign the IP address to this interface. Now we have to assign IP address to serial interface. Interface is 0/0/0, and no shutdown, but it's still red because the opposite side is still down. Okay, IP address, and here's IP address 20.20.20.1. And with subnet mask, this /30, this is 255.255.255.252. Okay, we assign the IP address to this interface also. Now, let's assign IP addresses to router 2. Enable, configure terminal, host name or host R2. So now int gig 0/1, and here is IP address, first usable address, IP address 192.168.1.1 with subnet mask 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Okay, now serial 0/0/0. Interface serial 0/0/0, and IP address is 20.20.20.2 with subnet mask 255.255.255.252 and no shutdown. And now both interfaces are up, and we have left serial 0/0/1. Okay, so no shutdown, and IP address is 20.20.20.5 with subnet mask 255.255.255.0 252. And no shutdown. We already entered, but okay. We assign all IP addresses, right? Okay. Let's configure router 3. Router 3. Enable configure terminal. And as you see, our completion goes up and up. Router 3 hostname is R3. Okay, R3. Interface serial 0/0/1. No shutdown. IP address 20.20.20.6 with subnet mask 255.255.255.252. Okay, and interface int gig 0/1. IP address is 192.168.5.1 first visible address with 255.255.255.2.0 and no shutdown. No shutdown, and our completion is 41. So we did it, and let's see what we have. Assign host names, we assigned. Assign Cisco as the console password. To assign console password, we have to go on the line console from global configuration mode, typing line console 0, and there's password, and should be Cisco, password Cisco. Okay, and immediately login. Okay, so assign GCON to 23 as the VTY password. Okay, we have to go on the VTY line, type in line VTY from global configuration mode. Okay, line VTY question mark from 0 to 15, and the password should be here GCON to 23, and a login. And as you see, our completion is now up 44. Assign class as the privileged exec encrypted password on all routers. Okay. Exit from global configuration mode. This is enable secret. Enable secret, and password is class. Okay. So we assign the password and encrypt the clear text passwords. If we check do show run, so here are clear text passwords. So to encrypt them for security reason, we have to type service password encryption, and this command allows us to encrypt all clear text passwords. Now we have encrypted, and our completion is 50. Okay. Now let's jump to, we completed in this router. Let's do same thing on router 2. Exit. So from global configuration mode, we must go line console 0, password is Cisco, then login, exit, line VTY. VTY stands for virtual teletype from 0 to 15, and here should be password GCON GCON 223 and login. Okay. And what else? We signed password and assign class as the privileged exec mode. This is enable secret class. Okay. And from global configuration modes, service, password, encryption, which encrypts all clear text passwords. Okay, create banner, unauthorized access. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, and we forgot to enter this message. This is a banner message of the day. Typing banner, MOTD, pound sign, and okay, now we got 61. So we completed this router 2, and we forgot to enter here same password. I mean, not same password, same message. Banner, MOTD, sign, I'll paste, and close with pound sign. Okay, let's jump to router 3. Exit. So line console 0, password should be here, Cisco, login, and exit, line VTY from 0 to 15, password GCON 223, and login, exit, service, password, encryption, encrypts all clear passwords. And let's type banner, MOTD, and we're closing with pound sign. And we got 70. Now, static route configuration. Assign IP addresses to all routers' active interfaces. We already did it. Okay, and now configure static routes specifying the next hop IP address. So from routers 1's perspective, we have 1, 2, and 3 remote networks. So we need 3 entries in this router, in router 1. From routers 2's perspective, we have 2 remote networks. 1 remote network and the other 5.0 network. From routers 3 perspective, we have 3 remote networks. So in router 1 and router 3, we need 3 static route entries, and at router 2, we need only 2. Let's start from router 1. So to reach 5.0 remote network, we have to type in global configuration mode IP routes. This is the command specifying a remote network 192.168 20.5.0 with subnet mask 0 and the next hop IP address, which is serial 0/0/0 interface on router 2. That is 20.20.20.2. Okay, so I'll copy this. Okay, we have one entry. Oh, not router, route. Sorry. Okay, now we have 73. We entered 45.0 remote network. Now let's enter for 1.0 network. IP route, and that is 1.0 network. And next up IP address is same IP address. Now we have 76. We have third network, which is 20.20.20.4 network. And we need third entry, which is IP route, and that is 20.20.20.4 network with 255.255.255.252. And and next hop IP address, we forgot 20.20.20.2. And now we have 79. We completed working on router 1. Let's jump to router 3. From router 3 perspective, we have 3 remote networks, as I said before. One network, 0.0, 20.20.20.0 with /dot is second remote network, and 1.0 third remote network. Okay, we need 3 entries. IP route 192.168.0.0 network with subnet mask 255.255.255.0. And the next hop IP address from router 3 perspective is 20.20.20.5. So all traffic will go from router 3 through this interface. Okay, that is next hop IP address, 20.20.20.5. Okay, now we have 82, and we need another entry, 2 more entries. IP route, and that is 192.168.1.0 with 255.255.255.0. And next up is 25. Now we have 85, and we have one more entry. Okay. This is IP route 20.20.20.0 with subnet mask 255.255.255.252, and next hop IP address is 20.5. Okay, now we have 88. Okay, so we completed working on router 3. Now we have left just one router. We are going here on this router. So from routers perspective, we have two remote networks, 0.0 and 5.0. We are typing IP route 192.168.0.0 with subnet mask. This subnet mask is subnet mask of a remote network. And to reach this 0.0 network from router, next hop IP address is 20.20.20.1. So 20.20.20.1. So now we have 91. And from router 2 to reach 5.0 network, we must go, let me copy this, time saving. So next hop would be 20.6, and here should be 5.0. 5.0. And as you see, now we have 94% completion. What we have left, and we have to assign IP addresses to these PCs. Let's assign. Okay. Here should be 192.168.0.253 with subnet mask, all 3 octets 255s, and outgoing default gateway is 192.168.0.1. Okay, so we assigned, let me copy this. Okay, now we'll see. And here should be 254 subnet mask, and default gateway is 0.1. Okay, so and let's assign IP addresses here. Here should be 1.254, and default gateway is 1.1. Here should be 1.253 default gateway, 1.1. And this PC should be 5.254, and one 92.168.5.1. That is default gateway. Let me copy. Copy. And here should be 253, 253. And 5.1 is correct. Okay, we have 94%. Now let's check what's wrong. Check results, and we'll see what's wrong. IP address, gigabit Ethernet 0/1, and enable secret. Okay, let's check first. That is router 1 on port gigabit Ethernet 0/1. Okay, okay, this one. All right. Do show run. Gigabit Ethernet. Oh, yes, of course. So look here. Yeah. Here's the mistake. Instead of 0.1, we have 1.1. So we can change easily going under that interface, int gig 0/1, and we'll type IP address 192.168.0.1. It's 255.255.255.0. And now we have 97. And let's check one more time what's wrong here. Okay, enable secret under router 3. Okay, let's check. Here's router 3, enable secret. Okay. We cannot see right now what's enable secret, but we'll disable. No, this is the command to disable enable secret. No enable secret. And now we'll rewrite enable secret and enable secret. Okay, that is class, should be class. And let's see if we will get 100%. Yes, completion is 100%. This is the step-by-step explanation how to configure static route. And now you can compare your work with this video tutorial, and you'll find out what's wrong in your work. I hope this video is useful for you, and you understand now how to configure static route. Thank you for watching this video. Bye-bye.